Prepare for the practice of Yoga Nidra. Lie down on your back in Shavasana, ensuring that the arms are a little bit away from the body with the palms facing the sky, that you release any tension in the legs and allow the feet to fall away from the body. Ensure that you are not wearing any tight clothing or glasses so that you can be comfortable and still throughout the practice. Ensure that you are warm enough or cool enough depending on your current location. Ensure that there is balance between the left side of the body and the right side of the body. And feel each vertebrae of your spine against the floor, and ensure that the spine is evenly placed on the floor. You may also like to tuck your chin in just a little to ensure that the head and neck are in alignment with the spine. Take a long, deep inhalation now. And as you exhale, release all the events of the day. Take another long, deep inhalation now. And as you exhale, release any conversations and interactions that you may have had today, whether they have been in person or in a digital environment or on the phone. Release all interactions and conversations now. Let them all go. And take another long, deep inhalation. And this time, release any remaining thoughts or feelings of obligation of anything you need to do after this Yoga Nidra practice. Allow yourself to be in this moment and give this time to yourself. And again, another long, deep inhalation. And this time, as you exhale, allow your body to melt into the floor. Release any remaining tension that may be in the face. Ensure that you have released the muscles behind the eyes. And allow yourself to release into the floor. And become aware now of the different points of contact between the body and the floor. Beginning with the heels in the floor, and the backs of the legs in the floor. And feel the buttocks pressed against the floor. The back of the arms against the floor. Feel the back against the floor. And the spine, each vertebrae of the spine. Feel its points of contact between the body and the floor. And the neck, and now the head. And notice how all of these different points of contact create one singular plane of contact between the body and the floor. And become aware now of sound. Listen for sounds far off in the distance. Don't try to identify what the sound is in any way. When you notice the sound, allow it to wash over your awareness and then move your focus to another sound. And now shift the awareness to sounds just outside the room in which you are lying. Just moving the awareness from sound to sound. And now move that awareness to the sounds inside the room that you are in. And bring that awareness now to sounds inside the body, beginning with the heartbeat. Hear and feel the sensation of the heartbeat within your body. And now move the awareness to the sound of the natural breath. And release the sound awareness now and call to mind your Sankalpa or positive intention if you have one. The Sankalpa is a positive statement or affirmation of something that you want to achieve, often said as past tense to help it to come into fruition. If you have a Sankalpa, please mentally repeat it 3 times now. And if you don't have one, leave some space because sometimes it can occur and appear on its own. And now listen to my instructions as I help you to rotate your awareness around the body. When I say the name of a body part, mentally repeat the name of that part, visualize that body part, and place your awareness there. Don't need to move that body part, just listen to my instructions. We'll begin with the right side of the body, with the right hand, thumb, first finger, second, third, and little finger, palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, the shoulder, armpit, right side of the chest, waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the right foot, top of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third fourth, and little toe. And now we'll move to the left side of the body with the left hand thumb, first finger, second, third, and little finger, palm of the left hand, back of the left hand, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the chest, the left waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and little toe. And now move the awareness to the back of the body with the heels, backs of the legs, the buttocks, the small of the back, the middle of the back, the shoulder blades, the space between the shoulder blades, the back of the neck, the entire spinal column, the back of the head and the crown of the head. And now moving around to the face with the forehead, the temples, the eyes, the eyebrows, and the eyebrow center, the cheeks, the nose, the lips, the jaw, and the chin. The neck, the collarbones, and the pit of the throat. The right side of the chest, the left side of the chest, and the center of the chest. The right side of the abdomen, the left side of the abdomen, and the navel. The right side of the pelvis, the left side of the pelvis, and the groin. The whole right leg, the whole left leg, and both legs together. The whole right arm, the whole left arm, and both arms together. The whole neck, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole front of the body, the whole back of the body, and the whole body. Have a sense now of the whole body all at once, the whole body. And release the body rotation now and bring the awareness back to the natural breath. Observe the rise and fall of the navel in response to the natural breath. And we'll now add a visualization to the natural breath. When you inhale, visualize golden positive light, filling yourself with positive golden light, joyful light. And when you exhale, you feel relief, sheer relief on the exhalation and joyful light on the inhalation. And if your mind wanders, use the breath like an anchor to bring it back to the visualization. Joyful light in, relief on the exhalation. Release the breath awareness now, and instead feel the following opposite sensations in the body. The body's feeling lighter and lighter. The body feels like a cloud just floating against a blue sky. The arms feel lighter, and the legs feel lighter, and the head and the torso feel lighter. The body is feeling lighter and lighter, just like a cloud drifting along a blue sky. And release this feeling of lightness now and exchange it instead with a feeling of heaviness. The body's feeling heavier and heavier. The body feels like it's made out of stone, and you feel its heaviness pressing against the floor. The arms feel heavier and the legs feel heavier. The torso and the head feel heavier. The body feels heavier and heavier, and you feel it pressing against the floor. And release this feeling of heaviness now, and instead replace it with a feeling of heat. The body is feeling hotter and hotter. The body feels like it's sitting in front of a huge bonfire, and the flames are causing your palms to sweat and your cheeks to burn a fiery red. Heat radiates from the abdomen throughout the body. The body's feeling hotter and hotter, like it's sitting in front of a huge hot bonfire. And release this feeling of heat now and exchange it instead for a feeling of coolness. The body's feeling colder and colder. The body feels as though it's been out on a hot summer's day, and then it plunges into the cool water of the ocean. That feeling of refreshing coolness washes over the body. The face feels cooler, and the arms and the legs feel cooler, and the torso feels cooler. The body's feeling cooler and cooler, like it's just jumped under the waves on a hot summer's day. And release this feeling of coolness now and allow the body to come back to a state of equilibrium. Release all of these sensations completely, and instead come to the space of the mind, the space in front of the closed eyes. And in this space, see, imagine, visualize and create the following objects and images. You're walking through a field. You're on your own. The field is full of sunflowers, and their beauty makes you feel joyful. and they are gently swaying in the breeze. You don't have any shoes on, and as you walk through this field of sunflowers, you feel the warmth of the earth on your bare feet. And as you walk through this field, you notice a little clearing in the middle of the field. And in that clearing, you also notice that there is a mirror. So you sit down in front of the mirror and you notice that it's actually a bit clouded and you can't really see anything in that mirror because there's dust and grime all over it. But you decide that you will clean it, and you find behind the mirror that there are items that you can actually clean it with. And so as you begin cleaning the mirror, you start to see a golden light appearing in that mirror. And you clean it and sit down in front of the mirror, and you